Well, howdy again.
Hello.
Well, today we're going to get our kicks
On Route 66.
So we're going to go down to a very important part of Route 66. Your old home,
My old
homestead. Yep.
Kingman, Arizona.
There you go. On the way to, well, we're not even going to go the rest of the way. We're just going to, we're at Kingman.
Arizona.
We're not going to do Barstow
and
all those other places. Yep. And eat some good food. Yes.
Yeah.
And again, we have Crazy Auntie Renee. So, as you know, when she's along for the ride,
we're going to get our kicks.
Anything goes.
66. Here we come,
right.
baby.
We'll see you down the road. All right, so we made it to Kingman. And one of our traditions, of course, if you remember, gotta drive through the portal. So
otherwise, we're not really in Kingman yet.
And that is our tradition. And this time we won't disappear, hopefully. Like last time.
Yeah.
So we're coming up to the portal, which says
left.
Yeah.
Well, we have.
And we have our GPS telling us where to go, which is like right here. So we are going through the portal to be officially in Kingman, Arizona.
Here we are. Welcome. Here we are.
So we made it to Kingman, and now we're at the Powerhouse Museum while our car is getting charged. And it's a really cool museum. The city museums are cool. It's $5 entry, and you get lifetime to all the 3 museums in the city. I do have to highlight, just imagine going across the country in one of these through the desert and trying to make it to the just unimproved lands of Kingman, Arizona. And this is way before Route 66, so this is like really old style car right here. One of my favorite cars here, the old Studebaker. And the thing else, that's a Studebaker, yeah.
Oh,
with
gosh, I haven't
suicide doors. Suicide doors.
I gotta get a picture of this.
The thing I love about this museum is it really tries to capture the old history, the old Route 66 with the garages and the old diners and stuff that everybody would travel through on the way, going east to west or west to east. So this is my favorite part of the whole museum. This is the electric car portion. You can see they've had electric cars as early as the early 1900s. And I love this because it actually has my very, very most favorite car in the world in this museum. And we're gonna work our way around to it. And there it is. The most infamous, coolest car, electric car in the world is a Tesla Roadster. And that is like my dream car aside from maybe the Cybertruck. The thing of beauty, Tesla Roadster. So we made it to the Train Museum in Kingman, and we have here Jennifer French, who was kind enough to let us in, even though we were closed here. But she's one of the founders, your husband, and she's going to give us a little history of the museum. So go ahead, Jennifer. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, the building was constructed in 1907, and it replaced. It followed, I guess, two older wooden structures that burned down during the steam era because the theory always was they threw the sparks. They needed a woman to invent a spark suppressor a long time ago, because they burned down so many of the train stations that the Santa Fe experimented with this building. It is reinforced, poured concrete, even the ceiling. You can see the forms that they put up to pour cement ceiling. And so it never burned down. They stopped using it and it fell in disrepair. Some windows were broken and such, but they couldn't really do too much damage. So they restored it they started in 2010, ended up in 2011, I think, or 12, and it sat empty. So the Railroad Club, the local, my husband's gathering of old men with nothing else to do, they started a railroad club called the Whistle Stop Railroad Club, and they met in one of the members' garages. But when this opened up, when it was restored and empty, they asked the city to let them give them a railroad museum, and so they begged for a while and finally let them in here. They told the city it wouldn't cost them a penny, and it never has. And now 12 years later, we're still operating, 100% volunteers, no cost to the city.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Jennifer. Thanks so much.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
letting us
Welcome.
in today, too.
Yes.
Well, we survived Kingman. We got our
did.
kicks.
Yep.
Yep,
And
we did.
and wind, very windy
A
there.
lot of
today.
wind. We
Yeah.
went through magical portals
Yes,
and
we
saw
did.
some classic cars.
Yes, we did. Saw the part of the fun run.
Yeah, that's right. They had the fun run going on. We caught on the end of that and had some good food and
Yeah.
saw trains and planes. Well, we kind of saw planes.
Yeah.
Pictures of planes.
Automobiles.
And a lot of automobiles.
Yes.
So there you go. And of course, we finished our trip with the classic cherry limeade from Sonic. So until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.